Well, it's that time of year then, again, when students and teachers are thinking about what they're going to do during the summer, and all the hard work of the term time is over for a while. And some students and perhaps their parents are thinking about little gifts to give to their teacher to say thank you. Over the time, I've had a couple of things which I've kept because they're mugs and I like mugs. And this is one that somebody gave me. World's best teacher. Well, I'm not sure if I'm the world's best teacher. I'm sure I'm not the world's best teacher. I had one that was even more complimentary. Best teacher ever. Yeah, that was very nice of them to say that, and it was a kind gift to give. But what makes a good teacher? What makes someone able to talk to a group of people and get them involved? One of the things that's important about being a teacher is to treat students as individuals. You don't just have a mass of people, you talk to them for a while, give them something to do, and then run back to the staff room for a cup of tea. You have to be aware that each student is an individual. They have individual needs and individual gifts. And even while you're talking to a group of people, you're addressing individuals. You're looking at faces. You're getting the best out of them. You're getting the reluctant one to answer questions. You're getting the very keen ones to settle down a little bit and give others a chance. And you try and get everybody to be involved in the lesson that you're doing. You're asking questions. You're asking the class to ask you questions. You're getting them involved in a big conversation. So that's one of the skills that a teacher should have, a good teacher. The best teacher I can think of is Jesus. And he certainly had the skill, not only of how he could talk about things, but of treating people as individuals as he was talking to them, as he was spending time with them, teaching them. For example, Peter. Peter was always answering the questions for the others and quite often getting the answers right, and sometimes getting the answers a little bit awry, and Jesus would be talking to him about that. And all the disciples were individuals. Each of them were different backgrounds, different careers before they chose to follow Jesus, different characters. And Jesus was able to relate to all of them as individuals. Then we look at other people that Jesus taught, Mary and Martha. In the case of Martha, who had a complaint about her sister not helping with the washing up and things, Jesus is talking to her in such a gentle way and reproving her really for having a moan about it. Jesus could teach in such an appropriate way for each person that he was talking to. And when he was discussing with a rich young man about what was the most important thing in life, he was having a full conversation, a teaching conversation with that person. And then there are the discussions that Jesus has with the Pharisees, the chief priests and the leaders, the teachers of the law. And sometimes those are quite heated conversations where Jesus is not pulling any punches about where those people are getting it wrong and they're not understanding what God wants us to do. And Jesus was the perfect teacher in this aspect, that he always treated people as individuals. And now the good news about that is that Jesus treats me and you as an individual. He teaches us in an appropriate way for our characters, for our interests, for what hurts us, for what worries us, for what makes us anxious, for whatever that if it is in our lives. He teaches us in an appropriate way as an individual. And I think that's great. So, best teacher ever? Jesus.